Hey guys, I have to share this because it's a massive revelation. Revelation, Book of Revelations, page one, two. Wait, I mean, never mind. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm not actually quoting from the Bible, but this is a huge revelation for me. I was thinking I had some sort of abandonment issue, right? Hanging on to things. Like if you're hanging on to stuff and you're like, you can't detach from things, and there, I think Buddha said that attachment is the greatest source of suffering. So if you're attached to things, if you're attached to even your own body, like if you can detach from even your own body, if you could just feel like I can just detach from it. I don't really care about life. I don't care about my body. I don't care. But I mean, you care about it, but you just say, I'm not attached to it. So there's the shaman that I work with says, love everything but attach to nothing. Okay, so that's, you don't have this clingy attachment to things. But I thought I had attachment issues because when I was a kid, I thought my mom abandoned me. And I told her this story. I was like, I remember I was at this shop and you got in the car and you drove out, and I was like crying and bawling. She's like, you totally remember that wrong. She was like, you used to go running off all the time. Like you would always, you were so independent. You'd just be wandering off because you always thought I'd be like right there. And she said, you used to go wandering off. And what probably happened was, she said, you wandered out to the car. She said what happened that day was you actually wandered off and you went outside. You waited at the car because you didn't see where I wasn't right there. So you just went outside. You figure I left. You went outside. You waited by the car. And because I didn't come out, you came back inside. You said, like, I came back in because you didn't come out of the car. And apparently I wasn't crying or anything like that. But I totally remember that story wrong. I don't know what the hell happened, but like, that seems like a case of one of these, like, misremembering things, or either I was traumatized or thought I was traumatized, or just I made up this thing in my mind. And I think kids can do that. Kids like have amazing imaginations, and somehow I came up with that in my mind. But the revelation was that also that, like, as far as abandonment go, I'm going to bring this to, like, the story of Christianity, a story of Jesus. Okay, so Jesus was abandoned by Peter. Like, disowned him, said, or not disowned him, but he said, like, he denied him 3 times. I know this because I played Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar. 3 times you will deny me. Anyway, so he said, I don't know him. So he abandoned him. Judas abandoned him. All the apostles abandoned him. Everybody was like, I don't know him. Nobody stood up for him, right? And he also felt like he had to, to leave people so they knew that they could heal themselves, right? So he said, if I didn't leave you guys, then you would still be clinging on to me as like I'm the one who's going to fix everything. But I can't be around forever to fix everything for everybody, so I have to leave. I have to leave you guys to show that you can do this. And this is very pivotal in today's societies, that we can fix ourselves. We can fix ourselves, our mind. We can heal our own bodies. We can create our future. We can create our lives and our visions and we manifest everything that comes in. So we know this. Jesus knew this. You can manifest. You can create things. All you have to do is get in touch. Just meditate and get in touch with God, the Creator, the Father, the whatever, the universal mind, divine mind, whatever you want to call it. But the quantum field, you can create from that. Now it's also physics. Okay, there's a book called The Physics of God. Read it, okay, because it converges science and spirituality, those things together. not religion per se, but spirituality, the commonality between all the spiritual, all the religious practices is in the spiritual understanding of the quantum physics of the universe, God, the divine mind, all this stuff. So the thing was, he had to abandon everybody, and then he felt abandoned by God himself when he was on the cross, and he felt like, how could you let me die like this? Okay, so he felt abandoned again, all right? So, but his idea was abandon everybody as well. So in your life, if you feel attachment, you feel abandonment, you have to ask yourself also, where are you abandoning things? Because for me, I had to ask myself, I was feeling abandoned by several different scenarios in my life. Let's just say there's different areas where I thought I was being abandoned. People are leaving me. They're not, people aren't reaching out to me to say, how are you doing, or whatever, things like that. I'm not getting text from people. Well, think about what you're putting out. I wasn't putting out to people. I wasn't reaching out to people. And, in a way, that's me also abandoning them. So I was putting that energy out there as well. So what you put out, you get back. It's just as simple as that. And once you understand that, I'm starting to understand and appreciate and know and gain the wisdom from it. What you put out, you're going to get back. And it's 24/7, man. It's 24/7. What you put out, you're going to get back. And it took me a long time to learn this. And that's why I'm sharing it, because, if you're a lot younger than I am, I'm 50. If you're a lot younger than I am, it will benefit you, because you won't have to suffer through your life the way I did. So I hope this helps you. I hope it finds you well. Peace and love. Namaste.